Well, hi guys, it's One Love Ted, and I'm going to try to catch up with the Pushcart War today. I'm reading by Gene Merrill. I'm on chapter 26, Maxie Hammerman's War Chest, a philosophy of war. Maxie Hammerman has sometimes been portrayed as a happy-go-lucky fighter whose victory over the three on the night they came to kidnap him was a matter of pure luck. Maxie himself has always been modest about his part in the Pushcart War. From his own descriptions of the $60,000 card game, one might easily conclude that Maxie was simply a crazy gambler who was lucky enough to hold the right cards. However, Eddie Maroney, who was there, guarantees that Maxie knew what he was doing at every step of the game. Eddie remembers a conversation with Maxie just after the three had left with the police commissioner. Eddie and Maxie were having a bottle of cream soda together, and Eddie said to Maxie, I also would like to know, Maxie, how you won so much money on 10 hands of poker, as I know you do not cheat at cards. It is simple, Maxie said. I won all the money because Louis Livergreen, of whom the Tiger and Big Mo are a little afraid, because he is the one who makes all the plans, was afraid of me. Louis was afraid of me, Maxie explained, because he knows I could have had the police commissioner shoot him on the spot for breaking into my shop. But I did not. Instead, I pretended that Louis and Big Mo and the Tiger were my friends, by which Louis Livergreen knew that I was not afraid of him. And this scared Louis Livergreen, because if I am not afraid of him, it means that either I am smarter than he is, or that I have made a plan, which is even better from my point of view than to have the police commissioner shoot him. So, Maxie smiled. Louis Livergreen's mind was not on the cards as he was playing, and Big Mo and the Tiger could see that Louis Livergreen was nervous, which made them nervous, and they did not play their cards carefully. Also, said Maxie, I played my cards very carefully. It was a good game, said Eddie, but I still do not understand why you did not let the police commissioner shoot them. It would have been such a surprise to them. Yes, said Maxie, but it would have been against my philosophy of war. In what way, Eddie asked. In this way, said Maxie. Louis Livergreen, you may recall, thought that if he kidnapped me, the pushcart peddlers would not fight. We would fight harder, said Eddie Maroney indignantly. Certainly, said Maxie Hammerman. In the same way, Maxie pointed out, if we get rid of Big Mo and Louie and the Tiger, there would still be maybe 1 million truck drivers who hate the pushcarts. Also, there are 3 other men behind the 3 who would be only too happy to see Big Mo and Louie and the Tiger disappear so that they could be the top 3. I can name you 12 men who would fight with each other to be the top 3. It is my idea, Maxie went on, that if you are going to have enemies, it is better to have enemies you already know. It is easier to guess what they are going to do. Also, said Maxie, it is better to have enemies who have learned to be a little afraid of you. Maxie scooped up the $60,000 he had won and stuffed it into an old tool chest. Then he dipped his finger in a can of Axle oil and lettered on the side of the box, War Chest. What is that for? Asked Eddie Maroney. My philosophy of war, Maxie continued, is that what you need to win a war is money. Everybody is willing to fight for a good cause, fine. But there comes a time when you run out of money for peace, for pins, for whatever you are using for ammunition at the moment. You cannot afford the repairs to your pushcart or for the doctor bills when you get hurt in the fighting or to feed the children because you cannot work a regular schedule. There comes a time. When that time comes, Maxie said, we have this war chest. Anyone who cannot afford to pay me for repairs to his pushcart may take from this chest. No questions asked. As long as he is fighting, the money is there. You mean we are going to pay you to fix our carts with your own money, which you won at poker? Said Eddie. Who knows it is my money? Said Maxie. Asked Maxie. Who needs to know? It is from contributions to our war effort. But who would contribute to us? Eddie asked. Why not? Said Maxie. I am the pushcart king. Kings can get contributions. And a king, Eddie Maroney, Maxie said, looking very pleased with himself. A king takes care of his people in time of war. You should know that. Eddie Maroney pulled from his pocket the $42 he had won from Louis Livergreen and gave it to Maxie Hammerman. It is a contribution, Eddie said, to the Pushcart King for the Pushcart War, he added. And that's chapter 26, and I'm going to be right back with chapter 27.